Match each graph below with the correct inequality. Okay, so this first one, I'm going to look at A, and then I'm going to decide which one A goes with. So as I look at A, I know that it has a slope of -1. So there's two possibilities, right? Number 2 and number 3 both have decreasing slopes. And it says it's strictly greater than, so it has to be a dashed line. So I believe A has to go with number 3. Now I'm going to confirm that by coming over and looking at the rest of its properties. It should have a y-intercept at 2, and it should be everything above the curve. And you can see, yeah, my y-intercept is at 2, and I'm shading those things that are above it. The y values are above this, and so this is exactly it. So 3 goes with A, and then what about B? Well, if I look at B, this it has to be shaded below, so that could be 1 or 2. They're both below. It has to have a positive slope. Well, only number 1 has a positive slope, and it has to have a dashed boundary line. So it's probably 1, but let's verify the rest of its properties, right? In 1, we have a y-intercept at -3, which this clearly does. We have a slope pattern of up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Good. And the y values are those things that are less than that curve. So 1 and B definitely go together. All right, so let's take a look at C now. C is y is greater than or equal to, so that's going to be a solid boundary line. It could be either one of our choices that remain. It has to have a y-intercept at 0, right, because there's nothing added here. So C has to go with 4 because it definitely can't go with 2. But then let's just look at it. Does it have a slope pattern of 1/2? Yeah, it looks like it goes up 1 over 2 units, right? From here, up 1 over 2, and then up 1 over 2. So that looks great. And then our final problem is D, and D by default has to go. Oh, look at that! I didn't mean to have such a thick red line. D has to go with 2 because it's the only one left. But do notice that it does have a it's less than or equal to. That is a solid boundary line, and it's shaded below it. It has a y-intercept at 2, and the slope pattern for that is down 2 over 3. So looks fabulous. Looks fabulous. All right, that's it for question 82.